I have a leaf, which actually looked prettier outside. For the purposes of this thought, why don't we assume, I don't know how well it shows up on a video screen. Let's just assume this is the prettiest red-orange leaf you've ever seen. Because that's what it actually looked like to me outside, anyway. Kind of shriveled up now, but that doesn't work for the purposes of our devotion. We need a pretty leaf. So, Romans 8, verse 19. For the creation waits with eager longing for the revealing of the sons of God. Read that again. Paul says, for the creation waits with eager longing for the revealing of the sons of God. We've been waiting for a couple of weeks now for the leaves to turn, and now they're starting to, and some brilliant, glorious trees out there. You know what that anticipation is like at the beginning of the fall. You can start to see those leaves turn, and you're just waiting for the beauty. That's kind of what Paul says the whole creation is waiting for. But now we've got a role reversal here. Instead of us looking at the trees and waiting for them to turn pretty, the trees are looking at us, waiting to see us be in a state of glory. Now, all of creation is waiting, eagerly anticipating the revealing of the sons of God. Who are these sons of God that Paul speaks of? These are all Christians, men and women who belong to Jesus Christ, children of God, if you will, who on the day of Christ's return will look different and will be in such a state that the creation will be liberated. The creation, and Paul goes on to write about this in the rest of Romans 8, creation's in bondage right now. Creation is decaying. Creation is waiting for things to show up as they will, as they really are. That's the interesting thing about these leaves. This is the leaf's true color. And I think I just said something to the effect we've been waiting for the leaves to turn. Really what we've been waiting for, from a scientific perspective, is for the leaves to no longer be producing the chlorophyll that turns them green. Because that actually is what you see when you see green leaves. That's not their natural state. The chlorophyll is being produced by the tree, and it turns the leaf green. And the chlorophyll isn't produced anymore. Now the leaf is its natural color. So that kind of changes how we look at, they're not turning brilliant colors. They're finally now having the blocking agent stripped away, and they become their true color. And it turns out that it's a brilliant, beautiful color. And this is, I think, a good metaphor here for what it means that we will change, and we will be transformed in the day Christ returns, but we will simply be reverting to our natural state in Christ. Not our natural state in our own flesh. That's a sinful self. But when we become in Christ, we become a new creation. But here's the thing, when you baptize somebody, you don't see that change physically. You don't. Baby's crying. You baptize the baby. What happens? The baby's usually still crying. Baby's got blotches on its face. You baptize the baby. Baby's still got blotches on his or her face. But something has happened spiritually where that child, that adult, if you're baptizing an adult, is a completely new creation in Christ Jesus. You can't see it. When do you see it? You see it on the day of resurrection, on the day when Christ returns. That's when the children of God will be revealed in their glory. That's when you will see the true colors that Christ has given to us. I guess extending the metaphor of the trees, it's all these different trees with different unique shading and colors. The joy of what Christ does in the family of God is he doesn't make all of us the same. He transforms all of us to be like him, but he also gives us this individuality. So that'll be great on the last day. In the last day, the beauty will be overwhelming. But what does that mean for today? Thinking about what colors are hidden inside of us. And yet, if you have, in the case of the trees, you have the chlorophyll stripped away, you have that opportunity for the natural self to come through. I wonder to what extent in our crisis infested world we are having things taken away right and left, right? Now things are starting to be canceled again. Things are starting to be restricted. Your plans are on the move again. But as things are removed, could that be like chlorophyll? As things are removed, does that give us an opportunity to exhibit the true color that Christ gives to us? Does that allow us to be who we will be shown to be on the last day? I'm not saying it's good when good things get taken away, but let's look for the opportunities here to let the true colors that Christ gives to us shine. At this time of crisis, this just might be an opportunity to let the creation see the beauty of Christ on display in our lowly, humble selves. God bless you this week.